What's up? Welcome back to Gemini Therapy.
I'm Clari.
And I'm Lindsey.
And you're now tuning into episode 2. We're back. Episode 2.
Yes.
We kind of left them on a cliffhanger in part 1. I think we'll just move on to our next topic.
Yeah, because that one was sad. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. The first episode back was rough. My headspace was, what would you call it?
In a different dimension.
I was not here, okay? So if I came off as spicy, I apologize. But my feelings are valid, and my feelings still then were very true to how I still feel today. So
You're just a little bit more accepted.
I'm chill, yeah. I feel like shit happens, and we have to look at the camera a lot more now because of what happened last week.
Time, yeah.
So
basically she has a lot of stuff going on. I had no idea, okay, about what she was dealing with.
yeah.
And then when
Bro, the elephant in the room before, do you guys like it?
oh, hey, yeah, that's
Hello. I'm like, why do we look different? We have this. It's
Shout
cute.
out to Costura Manufacturing for this awesome little back piece banner backdrop thing. I totally forgot about it. We just got it.
Nice. Well, it says Gemini Therapy, our logo, and then it has 0611. You can't see it, but it's over here.
That's 06 is my birthday, 11 is Lindsey's birthday.
Of June.
So anyways, going back to what I was saying, I kind of didn't really notice. I did kind of feel like she was kind of jumpy. She was giving mad vibes. But I didn't catch it because I didn't know what was going on. And then whenever we rewatched the video, she told me, she's like, hey, I feel like I'm coming off kind of mad. Should I post it? Should we not? I was like, just post it. And in the next one, you just explain. You had personal issues going on. You were feeling kind of because your feelings are valid. No matter what, that's how you feel. Whether other people agree with you or not, they're your feelings and they're valid. That's what we're here to talk about. So.
And I'm happy to say that today, that shit's
gone.
Sailed. It's in the past.
That's good.
It is what it is. Whatever happened. I can't do anything to fix it. I can't solve it.
Let it resolve on its own.
Yeah.
Only time can fix it. Yeah.
Yeah. So today,
that was Lindsey's week. Since we last recorded, you've dealt with that.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And since we last recorded, I do want to say, because I don't want you to say that I'm a hypocrite.
Okay.
Because that day that we recorded, I was like, oh, I deleted my Facebook. I got my Facebook back. One reason being because there was a post that they told me to go read, and I really wanted to read it. And 2, fun fact, my 10-year reunion's coming up.
Oh, for your class?
Yes, my class reunion. I know. So I was the one that posted on the group chat, on our Facebook group. So that's another reason. But I've noticed that since then I haven't gotten on. I won't go in there and actually read. I think it was just a habit, and I already broke it. But now I'm addicted to Monopoly Go.
This girl sending me, I'm like, I don't know how to play
needed
Monopoly.
more rolls.
Using
as
me
soon
for
as
Monopoly.
Friends, if you use my link, you give me rolls. So you don't have to play. Just give me a roll,
Okay.
Well, I also want to point out that the camera made me really fat, or do I have to go to the gym? What's going on? Just kidding. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, so today's topic, we're going to be talking about
sex.
Us. What? I'm what? We're going to be talking about young love, old stories, some embarrassing stories that we've had with boys and stuff like that.
Talk Sex with Sue.
Toxic?
Did you ever watch that show, Talk Sex with Sue?
No. Am I too young
for you, bro?
I'm too young.
If you guys know what that is, leave it down in the comments. I'm going to leave
Talk Sex with Sue?
Yes.
I don't know what that is. Okay. You start.
Okay. So the other day, Clari and I were talking about what we could talk about, right? On here. And we were kind of blank. So with that being said, if you guys have topics that you guys want us to talk about, anything and everything, like let us know on our Instagram or down in the comments. But I was driving and I thought of this.
A ver, ¿cómo manejas?
Driving Miss Daisy. I was literally, dude, I don't know why, but we went to Vegas a couple weeks ago, and you know how Vegas is crazy. There's always like people singing karaoke on the side.
Bailando naked.
Yes. So I heard this viejito singing this song, and it's a song, I think Kenny Chesney, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sings it, and I think it's called When I Close My Eyes or some shit. Have you heard it? When I close my... Have you ever heard it?
I probably have heard it. I just don't know the words.
I have to play a little bit of it. Backstory on this song. Back in
08.
2007.
That was
because
close.
Bert was in the picture, but we were very like...
it's when he was still a fuckboy.
Yeah, very much fuckboy vibes. So he was kind of like... We were like... But he was still doing his thing. I was still doing mine. Like, we weren't official.
Disclaimer. Guys, if you're watching with your kids, please know that we do kind of like babble bad words, okay? Sorry.
Have I cussed?
No, I did.
Oh. I'm sorry. I try to bleep them out, like, as much as I can, but una se me va. Okay, whatever. So, back in 2007, right? I was very much obsessed with, like, the cowboy look, right?
Guys, we also have to know Lindsey was, like, very shy. Like, she didn't...
I was invisible. I was invisible in high school. I felt like nobody knew who the hell I was. I was the girl who kept it to herself, had like my 5 friends, and that was it.
You lived under a shell.
Yes. Well, I feel. But like if you ask someone, they'd be like, oh yeah,
says the girl that won Most Beautiful.
And that's what I was going to say. People will, I mean, I don't know if people will tell you that sounds fucking...
so popular.
Super like conceited and stuff to say, but I mean, after high school, that's when everybody was like, oh, hey, what's up? And I was like, no.
Like hitting on you?
Yeah. But why didn't you do it when we were in freaking high school? Ya que se fueron. Everyone's over here like,
ya que estás casada.
Pretty much, dude. I got married right out of high school. So anyways, before Bert, complete opposite of a cowboy, right? But that was that's what I wanted. I was all into country music. I freaking wanted a cowboy. I wanted some guy to come swoop me off my feet on a fucking on a horse. Like that.
I find it so funny because Bert's like swagger AF.
Literally, dude. Literally. So, okay, my whole family, right? There was this guy who I had a crush on. Nunca me peló, dude. But, of course, after high school, he's like, why are you getting married? Anyways, so he was... Literally. He was who I had my eye on, right?
He didn't have his eyes on you?
No, apparently not. So, my sister, I have an older sister, she was talking to this guy who had a friend. And one weekend, I remember specifically, Bert went to the island. He said with his family, but I think he was lying. It was during spring break, so
with his family.
He was not with his family. Now that I think of it, dude, he freaking went with no. Sí me dijo. He went with his friends, like a group of his friends. And he was taking off that morning, and we went to a roping in Raymondville, somewhere.
Like you and your family?
No, just me and my sister went.
Oh, okay.
But the only reason she took me was because my mom was like, si vas a ir, you have to take her. So
your mom was one of those.
Yes, very much. Probably still is to this day. So, nos fuimos, right? We put on our boots, la fajita, y nos fuimos, las dos chulas.
Being cowgirl vibes.
Yes, dude, because I was gonna go see cowboys that are roping. I was freaking living. So we get there.
With the black eyeliner down here.
Everything. No, I wasn't that girl. I would do the brown. Today's purple. But, so we take off, right? My sister's with her dude. They introduced me to this guy. I'll say his name was Max, right? So
dog name as fuck.
But he was so cute. Like everything about this guy, dude, I think he was like 4 years older than I was, 3, 4 years older than I was at the time. So I was what, 16, 17, 16?
When you graduate high school?
I was a senior?
Oh, 17.
Or was I a junior?
You're like, I don't know. I wasn't there.
I don't remember. But it was like, a ver.
You said
I think I was a
2007.
junior.
When did you graduate? 2010.
Yeah.
2007?
7, 8. It's because I met Bert in 2008. He graduated. Oh, I'm lying.
It had to have been like 2000. Oh, okay. You were little.
I was little. I was a
Okay.
huerquita mocosa falling in love with cowboys, según ella, pero nadie la pelaba. Okay, so I was probably a freshman then. Yeah, because I met Bert my sophomore year. Right? Okay, whatever. So whatever, we go, right? I fall in love with this Max kid. In love. We swap numbers. We had a great day. We come home. And like...
Love at first sight or what the fuck?
Literally, I felt that way. Like I was obsessed with the kid. So I come home, my mom asks us, like, ¿Cómo les fue? We're like, oh, I think this was the first guy that I ever told my mom about, right? So, like, girl, it was serious, según ella. So I tell my mom that, oh, Mom, I met this guy, and oh, wow, you're texting with him on the little flip phones. So, yeah. I don't even remember like how long we were talking for, but I think that was the only time that I ever saw him.
You only hung out with him one time and you were already
in love. So I think that was the only time I hung out with him. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But I know that my sister's guy came around. It probably was, right? I'm not that lame, I hope. Watch my sister be like, you only saw him that one time. But no, I think it was more than once. But there was pictures. Like, we would send each other pictures of our faces.
I was going to say.
Our faces. Of our faces. So this guy, right, with time, he starts, like, kind of, like, pushing me away. And I'm like, what's going on?
I thought we were in love.
Literally. And then one morning... So this guy, right, he's older than me. He freaking starts showing his true colors. He's telling me, like, he's calling me drunk during the night. And I was kind of like, ew, dude, like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Stop it.
I'm a baby.
Yes. So I would tell him, like, I don't like that you, like, drink and you call me, like, all drunk and messed up and stuff. So one of these nights, getting to the point, one of these nights, this guy calls me. Freaking singing his heart out to this song, which I'm gonna play. Dude, my heart.
You were enamorada. Did you fall in love?
I was. No, I wasn't. Look, watch. He's singing fucking drunk.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The whole song. The whole song. Imagine a drunk guy singing this with like no tune.
He didn't. It was the worst ever. Let me just get to the good part. Watch, dude.
He was singing it from the bottom of his heart, like
todo desafinado. So bad. It was like that. My sister's proof. I wish I still had that freaking fucking voicemail. So he calls me, right? Singing me that song. And in the morning, I wake up and I'm like, bro, why are you so depressed? Like, what's with this song? And then he tells me, we need to talk. And that's when I do.
He cheated on you.
He didn't only cheat on me. He freaking got his ex-girlfriend pregnant.
What the fuck?
Literally. And he's like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to break things off. I got my ex-girlfriend pregnant. And I was like, so you're going to be a whole ass dad now? And he's like, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, so it was so sad. It was kind of traumatic.
He broke your heart.
Yes, dude. But it was literally from one day to another. Like, I got her pregnant. I got to step up, which is good, right? I mean, I hope they're still together. I wonder if they're still together. I wonder if I search him up on Facebook
if he's gonna come up.
Yeah.
Hey, remember me? And then you send him the song.
I don't know. I would never. That's cheating. Dude.
Hi.
But that was so sad. I remember I was really, 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 really sad.
Now that you look back, you feel stupid as fuck.
I heard that guy singing in Vegas. Dude, I wanted to bust out laughing because I hadn't heard that song either in freaking years. So as soon as I heard the old man singing, I texted my sister. I was like, hey, remember when this happened? And she's like, oh my gosh, yes. And I think that was like the worst. Like the worst little like breakup that ever happened.
Well, talking about cheating.
What happened?
I remember. I was like in love. I don't remember if it was freshman year or sophomore year. Pero estaba enamorada, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this guy had been cheating not only on me, but on the girl that he was cheating on me with and the other girl that he was cheating on her with. Like, he was like talking to like 4 or 5 girls at the same time.
Ew.
Yeah, pero ella estaba enamorada.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways.
Wait, did you know that all these other girls were in the picture?
No, not at the moment. And then I found out. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so like, you know how when you're in high school, you walk the halls
Mm-hmm.
and then, or you go, like we would leave our backpack in class and then we'd go walk around.
Yeah, before the bell rang.
Okay, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had to have been a freshman because I was on this side. Like if you're looking at the halls, they're like here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the bottom on this side.
Oh, yeah.
But I had one class with seniors and it was upstairs on this side.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, I have to go to that class, but all my friends are downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was walking downstairs. I go to Coach Longoria's class. She's watching. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Coach Long's class and I still remember like everything. Like I meet Matthew Serna, Brianna's husband. We were like super close.
Is that the guy?
No.
Oh.
I'm not going to say his name. We can call him Peter.
Okay.
Anyways. So I go to the class and all our friends are there and we're laughing or whatever. And Matthew's like, I'll take you to class. And I'm like, okay, badass. Oh, no. I got ahead. Okay, so we're there platicando, right? And I turn like this. The my so-called boyfriend, because we were just like talking, but we're not going out. But like you're not supposed to be talking to other people. He was walking towards me with his arm around another girl, like hella, like holding hands, like in love. And I'm literally like, if you're in a circle, like you're here, right? And he's walking this way. And I I don't remember who came up to me. I don't know if it was Rod or somebody. And they come up to me and they grab my hair and they're like, let's go. And I'm like, what? And they're like, let's go. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, you're interrupting the combo. You know what I mean?
You
like,
hadn't seen yet.
No, I hadn't seen. So when I turn like that, I'm like, I feel my whole body get hot. My face gets like super red. Well, I feel it. I don't know if it did, but my face gets super red.
You felt your
and
heart
I'm
in
like,
your ass.
My God. And the bitch knew.
The girl
knew because whenever she did that, whenever I looked like that, she kind of like did like a little like, you know? And I was like, oh my God. And then that's whenever Matthew was like, come on, like, I'll walk you to class. And so we left. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like, seriously. Well, then it goes on or whatever. Like, the day goes on. We get out of school. And he was like.
Did he tell you anything?
No.
You didn't text him? Like, what the hell?
I did text him. He didn't have a phone.
Ay, qué casualidad.
Yeah. He didn't have his phone until he got home. Because he forgot it. He went on the bus that morning and he forgot it at home. Oh, okay. Está bueno. Yeah, no. Didn't. So then anyways, I'm like, what the right? What is that? Cut him off, whatever. And then I found out that there was another girl that he was talking to at the same time he was talking to me. So the whole time he was talking to like 4 girls and I was one of the girls. I felt so stupid.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. The good thing is that nothing ever happened, never did anything. So it was just kind of like
a little heartbreak.
Mm-hmm. It was a baby heartbreak. I'm telling you, I think I was like a freshman. But yeah, it was kind of sad. No. I was a sophomore because the girl was a freshman. I was a sophomore.
Oh, ew. Had to be an underclassman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well.
Nasty little bitch.
You know what I freaking hated, dude? After you said that you had to go into a different hallway with the upperclassmen, I hated. when the guys would stand by the freaking walls with así con la patita
La
para arriba,
pierna para
and
arriba.
you would walk around, they'd be like, "Hey,
Like,
ew,
dude, no. With us, it was like, hey. And you would turn around, they'd be like, tú no. Like, super rude.
qué agüite."
Yeah. So whenever,
Qué agüite.
So when you would turn, it would be like, oh, okay,
Okay,
like
ugly
you're not
duckling.
talking to me. Oh, because you would get all excited like a senior talking to me, and then no, to no, okay.
You know who did that? Bert did that for me.
Bert did that.
Yeah.
What the?
No, actually, he just said my name. And I remember he was talking to Brandon, but he was standing with that guy at the pillars where the cafeteria was, and I was walking in, and he was like, "Lindsey." Miada, dude.
Bert.
Miada. Yeah,
Bert made you pee.
pretty much. And I was like, okay. But by then I already knew, like,
Dude.
I had a class with him that I met him in. Stop laughing.
It's because I remembered something else. Go on, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. So that was it.
Okay.
He said, "Lindsey." And I was like, he knows who I am. He knows who I am. Mm-hmm.
So I remember when we came in, we were, I am sorry.
¿Qué traes?
I'm crying because it's so funny.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So when we were freshmen, the seniors were 2011. Like, ni que digas, like if you look at them now, they're kind of like, wah, wah, wah. Okay, well, when we were freshmen, we were like,
They were all that.
enamoradas. Like, all of us.
I
Not
don't
just me.
remember anyone from 2011.
Like, we had, you
Oh,
have to
yes.
understand, like, our generation was like hella Hannah Montana,
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus vibes, like Party in the USA, Pitbull's, like, Go Girl was like,
She moves her body like a cycle.
yeah, like that
Yeah.
was us, okay?
Uh-huh.
We would literally, my friends and I would, like, we all had one. Like,
What?
a dibs on a senior.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did
like,
they know though?
Yeah, all our friends, like,
No. Did the seniors?
oh no, we were like dreaming, you know?
Oh, okay.
Ellas juraban.
Uh-huh.
But we all had dibs on a senior.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember being in the hallway with one of my friends. I'm not gonna say her name because I'm telling her story. So, anyways, and she's walking, and we're all walking, right? Because we would all walk together because you can't walk by yourself in the hallway. You're freshman, you're new, like people are gonna attack you. Like we always thought the senior girls were gonna kick our ass, but they never did.
Okay.
And then all the senior guys were like walking, literally in a straight line like that, like taking up the whole hallway, like to
And
where
you had to move
out of their freaking way.
Yeah.
Well, she was like in front of him, and she's like, "Y no se movía," like to the side and to the side, and I was like,
a freshman with the senior. Was it her crush?
Yes. And he was like,
"Can you move?"
Literally walked around her, dude. And they just started fucking cracking up. Like they started whispering and they started laughing.
The guys.
Yes. Bueno. And when we get there, she's like, that was probably like the best day of my life. Ay, pobrecita.
You know what? This pisses me off, dude. This is another time. A freaking loser. I hate his guts. No. I don't know why we were at the softball fields in the back. I don't know why the whole freaking school was outside, but it was like a fun day or something. Another guy, right? I had a crush on. I'm staring at this freaking loser, like freaking.
Con la baba, okay?
Yes. He turns around. He's like, "What are you looking at?" Dude.
What did you tell him?
I didn't say anything. I was like, "Wow, you're mean."
You told him?
Yes, in my head.
No. Stupid.
I was a sophomore because he was in birth class. And you know what? I'm freaking happy to say now that loser was the one who I was talking to. I shouldn't even say it. I'm not even going to say it because people are going to know who I'm talking about. People who know me.
What do you mean?
Like, that was the guy that came into the picture before Bert was.
Mm-hmm.
And because of Bert, I'm not with him.
Qué bueno, gracias a Dios, a Bert.
Yeah.
Right. Going back to, like, we were super aniñadas, like, now that I think about it. Like, we used to walk the halls. Mm-hmm. You pulled out a song? I'm going to pull out a song.
Let me see.
It was a Hannah Montana song. I don't remember how it goes. But I know that it says, like, something about walking the halls.
Oh, I thought it was going to be that butterfly song.
No, what the? It's like
Were
talking
you
about.
obsessed with Teardrops on My Guitar?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Teardrops on my guitar.
Tell me why I would sit on the freaking bus in band, staring out the window after a Friday night game, listening to that on my little iPod.
Ay,
All triste.
pobrecita. Is it this one? It literally said that you chased the boys. Like in the lyrics, it said it.
So it was like your theme song.
Yeah. We would literally like jam to it. Like it felt that way. Like this was our jam.
It was your anthem.
It was our anthem because we would literally chase the boys in the hallway. Is it that one? This one.
Guess you don't need us. I've never heard that song.
You're lying.
I think it's too loud.
Not so typical, way too smart to be great enough.
I've never heard that song.
You're lying.
Dude.
You're lying. It's a Hannah Montana song.
I've never heard that song.
Well, anyways, it literally says that like you spend more time in the morning getting ready, and then like you see them, and you're like, oh, like Chiviada, that was literally us. Like that was our vibe.
Aww.
I feel bad for us now.
Well, I'm glad you're not there anymore.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to think.
If you could say do you think life is the same for girls in high school right now? Like, do you think they go through
like what we went through? No. I feel like to a certain extent because you have, and I'm sorry to say this, and because I'm a now as a grown up, I believe like you should not categorize. But
explain.
So I don't feel like it's right to categorize, but when you're in high school, you have your jocks because if you're not in sports, it's either like your sports, you're in the band, like, and
you're a nobody.
They don't hang out with each other.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry to say it, but like they don't.
You don't.
So I've always felt like you're just the way that you are like that, like a band geek or a jock. You also have your people who are very much advanced and very much still. Pobrecita, like they're hidden, like they're not, they haven't been welcome to the
flourished.
World. Yes. So I feel like for some people, like yes, they're like, oh my god, seniors, like us, you know. And then there's
I was
others.
Not that girl.
Oh, well, we went. Okay. And then there's some other people that are like already like flourished, and they're just like going for it, like straight losing their V card in the 9th grade, like. But now, I feel
it's happening in the 6th grade.
Yes, I feel like a lot of these people are losing their V card way sooner.
No, stop it right now.
No, I really do. I feel bad because we have daughters. But
you know
honestly,
dude, I hear horror stories from middle school.
No, I hear like there's like crazy stuff, and I feel like these generations are just getting worse and worse. And I remember being so scared. Like I had friends that were more advanced than I was, and I remember when they would talk about BJs, I would be like, no, you don't do that. Ew. Like,
don't look at me because I'm going to get pregnant.
Literally.
And don't hold my hand because I'm going to have a baby in 9 months.
Literally. Like, that's how I felt. I think it was until like sophomore year that I kind of started talking to more, like had more guy friends and like started talking to more guys. That I kind of like started like developing like, oh, this is this and that is that.
Did your mom ever talk to you about the birds and the bees?
No. Have I ever told you about what happened when I lost my V card?
No.
She took me to church.
You know what though? I think I went to church too.
I swear I'm not lying. When she found out, she was like, alístate, vamos a ir a la misa. We went to church. Fucking it was 5 p.m. mass. And we met my grandma and my grandpa then.
Did they know why?
I don't know why. I don't know if they know. I hope they didn't know. But she literally, like, she got so mad at me. She slapped me first and then told me that we're going to church. I'm putting my mom on blast. Literally. And now, like, I look back, like, if Kathy were to tell me that, I don't think that I would be like...
I would be so heartbroken.
I would be heartbroken, but I wouldn't slap her. I was like, okay.
Dude, the other day, I was getting Gracia ready for school. Tell me why my 6-year-old daughter turns around and she's like, Mom, where do babies come from? And I'm like, from your belly? Yeah, but how do they get in the belly? And I was like, God puts them in your belly. But how does he know that, like, what baby is going to go in your belly? And I was like, I don't know. I'll tell you after school. All day, dude. I was asking all the ladies at work. I was like, what did you tell your daughter when this happened? And they were all like, no, pues. Either, like, some of them said, well, my husband took care of that. And then others were like, no, well, you have to tell them like this. I was like, she's 6 years old. I'm not ready for that.
Like, I cannot tell her that men and women fornicate.
I can't. And thank the Lord. All day I was like, please don't ask me. Please don't ask me. Please don't ask me. And she didn't.
She's going to watch it and she's going to ask you.
No, I told her she can't watch this.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's not for her. She's subscribed, but she doesn't watch it.
She's not allowed to watch our videos. Oh, that's good.
Not if I don't like it. Not if it's not one that I'm watching, because I watch them. I'm weird like that. I'll put them on. I'll put us on the TV, and I'm like,
oh, look at us.
Yeah.
What do we need to fix?
If it's not an okay one, then no.
Going back, what were we saying? I got lost.
B cards. Losing your B cards.
Oh yeah, okay. I feel like these girls are losing their, and you know what? Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just like from stuff that I hear, I feel like they are losing their V cards very soon, and it's kind of sad, kind of scary at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I've had, like, when I was in school, I had a couple of, there was friends like that you could count in one hand that were kind of like that.
That were not,
No.
or that were.
That already had lost their V card before high school.
You know, my group of friends, we were losers. We didn't until we were older.
I don't think that's a loser. I think that's very much like respected.
I take that back. We were losers.
Like,
we were good kids.
Exactly. Like,
not that makes you a bad kid, but please be responsible. Use protection.
You know what though? Like, there's times that I look at Kati, because anything can happen. Like, we've all had a past or whatever. Like, you all have, obviously you've had, not you, but I'm saying, like, people sleep with more than one person if you don't wait till you're married. Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My point is that sometimes I look at Kati and I thank the Lord that I did not that there's anything wrong with it, but I thank God that I didn't accidentally get pregnant in high school. Because I feel like it wouldn't have been the same experience. Like, I just feel like she came at the perfect time. And I feel like a lot of people that do get pregnant in high school, they end up like not breaking up with their guys or whatever. Like, so they end up like not raising their kids together, which is nothing wrong with it. But I just feel like for me personally, I think it's because my parents have always got it. Like, when they got a divorce, I've always told Marky, like, we're not.
Yeah,
we're working it out. Like, we have to, because I don't want her to be like separate
in a broken
parents.
family. Yeah.
So yeah, but anyways, my point was that I always look back and I'm like, damn, like, imagine if I would have gotten pregnant, que pendeja, like, what would I have done?
Well, can't relate.
Yeah, well, you can.
No. So I feel like we have to say though, with talking about this situation, that I feel like a lot of our viewers, like people that we know, maybe like viewers have daughters right now who are around that age where it's kind of like you have to kind of be watching them.
It's about time for the birds and the bees.
Yes.
Talk.
Not even. I feel like maybe they could even be doing the hanky-panky.
Coloring.
Yes. You're baking cookies. Okay. If you're baking cookies, I don't want to
get there with Kati.
Listen, if you're baking cookies, put down the sheet, okay?
Please, I can't with you.
Please put down the sheet, or else your cookies are gonna get stuck to the pan, and they're gonna get burned. Y no van a servir. Okay.
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 You're giving them the birds and the bees talk.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So put the sheet down, or else your cookies are gonna burn.
It's called parchment paper.
Okay, make sure you have a whole roll of parchment paper. I feel, hopefully, on a serious note, hopefully you guys, you girls, you women are talking to your kids about this stuff because they're of age, not like me who has a 6-year-old daughter.
And if you are, I would like some tips or like pointers or something.
On how you told your daughters about the birds and the bees.
Or
And
how the
colors.
babies,
Ay,
how babies get in your belly.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I feel like my mom didn't talk to me about that.
My mom never sat me down and was like, "Mahita, that one day a little boy's gonna want to come. He's gonna want to touch your private parts." My mom never did that.
I could never tell that to my
mom
kid.
never did that with me.
I don't think my mom ever did either.
Like
I think
she
I
never
just
taught.
learned.
Yes, like I just feel like society just taught me.
Mm-hmm. Is that good or bad?
Well, I don't know, because whenever she found out that I ended up baking cookies, she was real mad. Well, you should have told me not to do it, and I wouldn't have done it.
Ay, but shouldn't you have known better?
Ay, how? Si no me dicen que es malo.
Wow,
I'm
dude.
just kidding. I'm
JK,
joking.
JK,
Just
JK.
kidding. Like totally joking. I feel like this is a very touchy subject. I hope nobody gets offended with
Yeah.
what we're saying. Like I really don't mean to offend anybody.
Mhm.
This is just like personal experiences and my personal like views, I guess you can say.
Yes. With that being said, anything that we say on here is literally our opinion, stuff that we've gone through. Like, it's very much us, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you feel that we are saying something that doesn't sit well with you, or like what we said in the last video before we ended it, that this is like free therapy, it's not. I mean, it is. It can be.
It is to us.
Yes. But if you feel that you need to go to therapy, have at it. Go. Like, go, because mental health is a thing. And if I feel at one point in my life that she's not enough for me, I'm going to go to therapy. But so far, I've been able to manage myself to where I don't feel like I'm there yet. Like I said, if I ever feel like I have to, then hell yeah, I'm going to go to therapy.
Talking about therapy, notice how like we're like on a totally different subject. But anyways, talking about therapy,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever heard of hypnosis therapy?
Yes, actually, yes. And that was introduced to me maybe like 3 weeks ago, and they said like you should try it. You could benefit from it.
Dude, well, I don't know if you can benefit from it, but I know of someone, and I kind of don't know if like, I mean, she told it to us like as confianza, so I don't know if it's gonna get offended. Like, hopefully,
Someone, I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Someone very, 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 very close to me is doing it.
Oh, really?
And it's helped them.
Oh, wow.
It's helped them a lot.
Okay, you see, that's where I'm going at. Somebody that I know told me when they were little, they had a lot of trauma in their lives. Okay, when they were little, they had a lot of trauma in their lives, and they grew up and they kind of like had a trauma with a person.
I need my glasses.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they had trauma with someone, and they felt like they needed to face those traumas to be able to create a relationship with them.
Yes.
So they did hypnosis therapy, and they
brought it all back.
They found out that they had blocked certain things that happened to them.
It brought them back.
It brought it all back. They like, it kind of like made them remember like what happened and what it was, like why, because she said like, no, haz de cuenta, like, not that she said this, but like, haz de cuenta, she said like, no sé por qué le tengo tanto coraje. So like it brought it all back, and she then realized like, okay, so my anger is coming from this, and this is why. And so her therapist helped her get through all this and accept all this after realizing what had happened.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, the same thing happened to this person that I know. But this person has gotten some sort of relief from...
Oh, her too. She's able to now have a relationship with that person because she accepted what happened.
So there is benefits from it. Maybe
and
I'm
thinking ever since I have this thing where I don't remember my childhood. And I don't know if it's because I purposely block it off because...
Did something happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Like, I remember bits and pieces, but like whenever my family says like, ay, cuando estaba chiquita, and I'm like, no, but like I talk to my friends and they remember stories from when they were little. I don't remember anything. I don't know, like, am I just like, I don't remember? Or is it because something actually happened that I don't remember? Like I kind of choose to block it out. So with this being said, would you guys want a topic on mental health
I think that would be something.
and anxiety and depression
Yeah.
and how we deal with it? I think that should be our next topic.
Oh, yeah. Give this video a thumbs up if that's what you want to watch next so that we know.
Yeah. Sorry we didn't have too much embarrassing stories. I honestly thought that we were going to have more embarrassing stories with our boyfriends. Oh, you want to hear one story before we end it? Una vez. Yo me creía mucho, ¿verdad? I want to cry. Okay, I was at the JV football game because I was a freshman. And I was talking to this guy. Like you know, like cuando te estás like imaginando que están hablando, pero nomás.
You're the it couple.
Yeah, like we're the it couple, but like we were just texting.
Ni te conoce.
Yeah, like we were just texting. And my friend, let me just tell you que él estaba texting con varias. Okay, y esta pensaba que era nomás ella.
That happened to you a lot, Clari.
No, but that one was like a relationship. Like this one was just like we were texting, like we were friends. This one that I'm talking about.
Okay.
And he was sitting with the girl at the football game, okay? And I was like, wow, I wanted to throw shade, you know, like, wow, you're really with her when you can be with me, ¿verdad? Okay. When I got up,
you tried to be brave.
No, stop. Let me. I got up to go buy sour powers at the fucking thing.
And
Nomás porque quería pasar por ahí. Because I just wanted to pass by them.
Y te caíste con tu sour powers.
So I went downstairs and I was like, you know, like when you do the little jog because you're super cool, you don't walk down the stairs, you jog. Like, so I go down and I go and I buy my sour powers, and when I come back up, like literally like, because there are bleachers, right? Dude, the stairs are right here. They're sitting right here on this bleacher, and my friends are right here on this bleacher. And the one right before, se me va la pata. And I literally like, oh.
Did he help you?
No, they just laughed at me. Everybody laughed at me. Even my friends laughed at me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing. No, like I literally I was like, ding, 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 blah. And I was like, this did not just happen. Imagine busting your ass in front of your crush while he's with another girl.
That's intense.
That you're like, hey, let me pass by in case he wants me.
In sopas.
Literally, dude.
I'll
never forget. That was so sad. I wonder if she knew that I liked him. Probably not. So it was kind of embarrassing. Maybe it was embarrassing just for me and him because we were like texting.
He knew though.
Like he knew that we were texting. But hopefully she didn't know. Why would she know, verdad? Porque le vas a decir, pues estaba texting con ella también.
No, yeah.
So
he wouldn't be there with her.
Yeah. But yeah, it was so embarrassing.
Descarado. Wow.
What? Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What?
No, guys, I'm going to tell them what happened to me, what I texted you about with my mother-in-law. I have to tell them.
Story time.
Okay. I hope that this doesn't happen to anybody, but if it does happen to you, like, damn, holy shit, man. Okay. So the other night, this all happened from the last time that we recorded till now. I woke up at 1 a.m. to a phone call, and it was my Marky's ex-sister-in-law. And I answer the phone half dormida. It's like 1:30, and I'm like, hello? And she goes, she's practically crying. I don't understand what she's saying. She's like, Hannah called me a man and a gun. And I'm like, what? Like a bomb. I heard bomb. And I was like, what the heck? So then her husband grabs the phone, and he's like, Clari, we received a call from Anna's phone.
That's your mother-in-law.
Yes. It sounded like a black man. He said that if we didn't do exactly what he says, he was going to blow her brains out. Literally. Like, I shot up. I was laying down. I shot up, and Marky was awake because they had called him first. So he was looking at his phone, and he was like, who is it? And I said, Melina. And he was like, ¿Qué pasó? Because he had already seen he ignored that call. And I'm like, call your mom, call your mom, call your mom. And he calls his mom, and like super nonchalant, super calm. He's like, Mom, ¿están bien? Sí. ¿Están bien? ¿Segura que están bien? Yes. And I grabbed the phone. I'm like, are you okay? Like, I'm literally hysterically crying. And I have Marky's phone here, and I have Melina's phone here. And I'm like, they're okay, bye. And I hang up with him.
Mm-hmm.
In that moment, I didn't know what he heard, what he told me. All I heard was threat, gun, black man. That's all I heard.
Brains being blasted.
Yes. So as soon as like I got it all together, Marky literally got up, got his gun, and he went to his mom's house.
Oh
This whole time I was trembling. Like I was legit scared. When I was talking to my mother-in-law, I did not believe her that she was okay. Like I kept telling her, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you sure? Are you sure? You know how I realized that she was okay? Because she was like, no, honey, es Clari, que le hablaron a Melina. Like when she was platicando with him, that's when I was like, okay, no, she's fine. Dude, we called Melina back. She legit said, like, the phone call came in and it said Ana Gonzalez. She said that she woke up. I don't know why she was saying her name. She won't mind though. She woke up to the call and she was like, hello. And then she heard a lady crying in the background. And then she was like, hello, hello. And that the man was like, Melina? And then she was like, yes. And that she heard something crying in the background. She was like, my first thought was something happened to David, which is my suegro. And she was like, what happened? He said, I need you to go somewhere private. So she said she put it on mute. She woke up Noni, which is her husband. And that he was like, are you already somewhere private? And that she was like, uh-huh. And then, are you sure? I need you to be by yourself and I don't know what. And then she said, what do you mean? And he's like, I need you to do exactly what I say. If not, I'm going to blow her fucking brains out. That he told her like that. And that she was like, they were on mute. So she was like, what do I do? And she hung up and she called us. I swear to you, in my mind, I pictured my suegros on their recliner in their room because they have two recliners in front of their TV. I pictured them in front of the recliners, taped up, like my suegro kneeling down on the floor, and I pictured like 3 or 4 black men inside their house. Like I was legit scared shitless. Like I was crying from how scared I was. Imagine being woken up to a call like that.
That's freaking insane.
It wasn't until after that my brain processed. Everybody had already processed that it was a prank. I was still like, they're dying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was so freaking scary. So please be on the lookout for those calls. Don't believe them. Google said, like, if they call you like that, like, actually text that person and they'll receive it to their personal phone.
Oh, really?
So, but like, apparently it's happening. Like, it's a normal thing that's going around. And they just want money out of it.
Who has
the time, the audacity, I don't know, the heart. Excuse me. Why do people do that?
For money.
Like, but why does money make you do these things? I don't understand. Like,
that is insane, dude.
It was so freaking scary. Mind you, my suegra had been sick. So she told Marky, like, sí, estoy bien, no me pegó la calentura. Like, super calm. And I'm over here, like, cagada. The next day, Cassie texted me, which is my sister-in-law. And she's like, tell me why I woke up at 2 a.m, like, scared, wanting to call mom to check on her. Like, telling her, like, what's going on,
And nobody called her.
Nobody called. Like, Cassie didn't know until the next day.
Oh, my gosh. But she probably had, like, those feelings.
I guess. I don't know. Melina said that she didn't sleep. Like, she couldn't sleep at all. I couldn't go to sleep. I didn't end up going back to sleep till, like, 3:30, 3:45. And I was just praying and praying and praying, trying to, like, calm myself down. My suegra was like, tómate agua con azúcar. It didn't help. Like, I was scared. Like, scared.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy.
When scary stuff like that happens, it's a cucharada de azúcar así nomás. Échatela.
Pues yo me eché una cucharada de leche quemada, like literally.
I know, girl.
Marky fell back to sleep. He was like, babe, you're still awake. Yes, I can't sleep.
It's gonna die.
Oh, and anyways, you don't have to leave it in there. And he was like, make me a sandwich for work tomorrow. So I literally got up at 3 a.m. to make him a sandwich because I couldn't sleep. Like, it was bad. So just be aware, guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope that this video was not all over the place. And if it is, we apologize. We'll be back with episode 3. We're talking about anxiety, depression, mental health. And yeah, if you guys have anything that you want us to talk about in this next video, like dealing with that you want us to like hit topics on, go ahead and let us know. And if you have other ideas for topics, please let us know because we do run out of ideas.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll go ahead and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye. My hand like Kashi.